Right, I'm in another holiday cottage and I'm here to do a pack test and a couple of other things, a few jobs. That's the sort of good thing why you can get a handyman in that can do a few jobs, and then you can sort of put the cost in, saves getting two people out. And that's why I try and sort of market myself like that. As you can see, this is a 3-storey flat, or 3-storey house even, and I'm just being around, sort of normally count up the amount of items there is first, and do a quick check of what the things look like. I've been here before, so I know that most of this stuff's brand new, so still good to do a pack test on it just to make sure everything's fine. So what we're looking at here is a door that won't close properly. Now there's two options we can do. As you can see how far out this door is, so I can get my hand under there and get, and then it goes to nothing on that side. That's all these houses around here are a bit like that, but when you go to close it, it stops about there. Now, as you can see, there's not really much play up there. When you close it too, you can see such a big gap there. So you can maybe get away with making it higher, but I think in this case maybe not, because it's so tight. But I'll try just to so basically I'm going to pack this out just to see if that alleviates anything, just by a little bit. If that does, then basically the least I can cut off a door the better. I don't really like cutting too much off doors, but let's see what happens here, see if we can get anything. So all I'm using is, if you get roll plugs, you get this bit of plastic that comes with the thing. Now this is just kind of a test, it's not a be all and end all fix. I just want to see how much we can alleviate just by doing this. These flathead screws are horrible. We'll see if we can pack this out. Just a little bit. I'll act as if this is packed out. Yeah, so the problem is now, with it packed out, the door won't actually close, so we're going to have to shave a bit off this, I think even more than we have to. When I say shave, I think I'm going to take this down, take this outside, and do some drastic measures with a circular saw. You can maybe so I'll screw these back in, get some idea of what we're looking at. As you can see, it looks like this has already been packed out. And again, it looks like the door's catching. it's definitely catching on this metal piece here. Yeah, so I'm going to have to take a good lot off this. I'm going to start with taking a centimetre and taper it back down to, I mean, even that's touching. So I might take half a centimetre off this side and a centimetre off this side. So you have to look at the, you know, the type of carpet it is. It's not a thick pile, so you know, you don't want the gaps too big. Okay, so that's out. It was spinning on this packing, so it looks like that's what's previously been in. So it's had a little bit of packing at the top as well. That would take it back a bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the van, get some better screws, and work out a way we can get this to fit. As you can see, if I just hold that door, that's the opposite way around, so you can see. If I just go over here, you can see how far out the door is. And it needs to go further than that. Right, now we're just gonna have to quickly do this one because it's starting to rain again. So not really much time to measure. That's 1 centimetre off this side. And we're gonna go half that side. We're gonna cut on that line. We'll probably come down a little bit. So you can see the middle of the door is actually the worst part, so we might come down just a little bit further. I'm going to be taking a big chunk out of that. So I like to line up like what you get for cheap batteries. Okay, that's a classic example of using these cheap copy ones. Right, that's on 2 bars. It's not on 1. Right, this one's on 2 bars. Let's look at the power difference. here. I'm sure the sander will be fine. The circular saw. Cutting in the rain isn't best because the saw just clumps and it's not raining too bad. That should be. No, it's a straighter cut, so it won't catch in between the in the middle there. I'm just getting this sawdust out. Looks like these doors have been dipped recently. When they get dipped, you can tell. So they used to be white. You can just see the bits of white paint there. Right, now you can see how much of a fiddle it is. I'm going to try something slightly different. What I'll do, go for the bottom one first, just because it looks quite close. That's with 2 decent screws in. Have a look, see if this closes. Okay, so we've got some rub somewhere else. Let's have a look from the side. Okay, so it's rubbing just on the bottom. If we can get basically, I think if we can get these screws in tight, it'll take away the pressure. Screw cam. Get that one out. So you see it's not holding anything, that one. Get this one in. You see a bit of paint still stuck in that one. So if we can get this nice and tight, hopefully it'll swing shut. Right, that's done. sometimes it's hard to tell where it's rubbing. I think it might just be that little bit there. Catching there. Time for the sander, I think. So it's not catching on anything now, it's literally just that which is holding it in. Perfect. That's what I like to see. First cut, done right. As you can see now, that door is, albeit on an angle, it's level with the floor. Well, I forgot to film an outro for that one, didn't I? So just back home, and yeah, so that was me fitting the door, and there's more to come. You'll see the variety of stuff I do, and how I do it. See you later.